Hello everyone, welcome to Practical Stitches. My name is Sherry. I'm glad that you are here. If you watched my video last week on Tuesday, I think it was, trying the coaching technique, I did some samples and I told you about a bag I wanted to make that I had envisioned. So I wanted to do a window pane tote bag, but with roses on it. So the reason behind that was I wanted to mix design and texture. And I was kind of trying to figure out a color that I was going to make it in. I tried some variegated yarn, which I thought would be a really good idea. Or this was the design I had drawn out for the tote bag. It has 4 big roses, and then I was thinking, oh, maybe I should do them all a different color. And this variegated yarn that I had has a lot of green in it, which is coming out a lot brighter on camera than it is in real life. It's does have some sparkle in it, which is something I wanted to do, and that's why I tried it on here. But the color is too far apart. I don't know. I didn't care for it. And I tried to add some like twist. You can see that in there. That didn't turn out. So I experimented with a few things. And then I thought I will buy some yarn to make this bag, which is just a remnant of fabric that I had. There's hardly anything left. I used all of it, so it was just black window pane strip of fabric I had in my stash, which I knew I wanted to make a tote bag out of, and so I did. But I also wanted to jazz it up a little bit, and that's where I wanted to mix the design. So the window pane, and then with the roses. Anyway, many hours later, I completed it. Because, well, here it is. This is duller. It's kind of like a lime green, but it's showing up really bright. Does it work? I don't know. The design actually turned out really well. Let's see if I can hold them both up at the same time. So the design actually turned out really well. I made some modifications to this tote bag. I will, if you click on more of this video, you'll see the link. It's just a free pattern. So it has this is something I added on the back. Was a zipper pocket. That's not in the original design of the bag. And I used zebra print for the inside. Anyway, the only new thing that I used, I decided to just go with what I had. So the only new thing that I used was the zippers. So it has a recessed zipper in the bag. I ran out of window pane fabric, so I had to use just plain black for this part, which is fine. And then the zebra print on the inside. It has 3 pockets, so you could put sunglasses or your phone, or I have no idea. The sky's the limit. So originally with this bag it was only supposed to be 2. I just divided it because those are a nice size. You can definitely fit your glasses and sunglasses and a phone in there. So the actual making of the bag was fine. It was just this part that took a really long time. Plus the quilting and the silver thread took a long time, which still doesn't show up on camera, and my sewing machine hated every second of it, but I did manage it. Now this, because of all the curves, is very slow going. You might notice on the design, there's double lines. I did that on purpose so I'd remember to go over it a few more times. So I didn't lose any of the design, even though this rose is kind of on the bottom of the bag. But yeah, I decided to go with gray, which, let me grab it. It has a bit of a sheen to it, which is not showing up on camera, but in person it's kind of glossy. It's a heather gray, light heather gray, I think it's called. It was something I had in my stash, and I thought, oh, that'd be good. But this yarn is very thin, which makes it kind of difficult to hit it when you're stitching around. But I think I did okay. The design definitely turned out better than I thought it would. And yeah, if you want to do a slow sewing project, this is it. I'm gonna say it take an hour for me to do one of these. And I did enjoy the process. And when I was doing the leaves, I did them first so I could overlap here to hide the... It worked a little bit, but yeah. So I definitely enjoyed doing this. It's given me other ideas of other bags. Did this actually work? Do I like it? Maybe if this print was smaller and then go really big. I don't know. I don't know if it's what I imagined. It definitely turned out as what I set out to do. And the bag turned out really well. It's a nice size. Is it... I don't know. It's definitely unique. So, I don't know. Now I'll set it up here so you can see it. Yeah, is it exactly what I wanted to turn out? I don't know. Maybe I should have got a different type of yarn, but it does work. This one looks like I should have went around it a couple more times. What do you think? Is that something that you would try? I know I have other ideas for doing this technique. I think it's something fun to do if you're interested in using up scraps of yarn, and a bag is a good way to try out some new things. That way, if you want to add it onto a sleeve or a garment, you can practice on that. Do you like it? I don't know. That's a loaded question when you ask people if they like it. You might think it's the ugliest thing you ever saw, or I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind about it yet. I think because I've been staring at it for so many hours. Tell you the truth, this is probably 12 to 15 hours into this very basic tote bag. But it definitely is different. I like the size of the roses. I don't know. Anyway, something you'd like to try. Definitely recommend it. It is fun. You don't have to go as complicated. Well, this isn't really complicated. It's just time consuming. Because I don't think you could do that fast. I don't know, unless you had an actual machine that did it for you. But I did enjoy making this very creative thing to make, and I did enjoy it. Sometimes it's nice to just make something that's really different and take your creativity out for a spin. This is what I came out with. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.